presented by Swinford Media Group. Get ready for an electrifying Wildcat Game Day. Powered by our incredible sponsors: Watermark Auto Group, John A. Logan College, Black Diamond Harley Davidson, Moreland-Bishop McDonalds, Deaconess, Illinois Medical Center, Anderson's Furniture and Mattress, Chick-Fil-A of Marion, The Hub Recreation Center, Legence Bank, Kemper CPA Group, Banterra Bank, the Illinois Army National Guard, the Bank of Herrin, SIU Credit Union, State Farm Kenya Garner, SouthernTrust Bank, Wellness Unlimited, First Southern Bank, Clark Natural Stone LLC, Wit Wisdom, the print shop at Pieces of Learning, Anderson Boys Trash Service, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Marion Plumbing LLC, Urology Institute,
Hello and welcome to Cuss Wilson Gym as the Marion Wildcats get ready to host the Harrisburg Bulldogs in a non-conference matchup between the 7-2 host Wildcats and the visiting 6-2 Harrisburg Bulldogs. These two teams haven't played in a couple seasons. They will renew their rivalry tonight. We're just under 9 minutes away from the tip. We'll be back with our Moreland-Bishop McDonalds pregame show right after this.
Hi Wildcat fans, I'm Brad Poole, president of the Watermark Auto Group. I invite you to come experience the fastest, friendliest, and fairest car buying in our little corner of the world. Our friendly sales representatives will provide you in writing with our best price, trade value, monthly payments, all within minutes of your request. No pressure, no hurdles, no tricks, and no surprises. Experience the Watermark difference for yourself at Watermark Ford Hyundai or Watermark Nissan of Marion. Fast, friendly, fair. That's Watermark.
Holiday prices stink, stunk, but Angry Tony won't let inflation steal Christmas from the children of Thrillville. Purchase a pre-owned bike from Black Diamond and Christmas is on Angry Tony. That's right, buy a pre-owned motorcycle and receive a $1,000 Visa gift card. Black Diamond has monthly payments as low as $100 plus $0 down. Hurry in before Angry Tony is back to his grinchy ways. Online at blackdiamondhd.com.
It's the first ever year-end clearance at Anderson's family of stores, and Santa Lowell is dropping all of his prices. Get up to 70% off or 48 months interest-free financing. You'll find prices as low as $99 for twin mattresses, $279 for dining, sofas at $399, and much more. All at the first ever year-end clearance, up to 70% off or 48 months interest-free financing.
Hurry in for these savings, only at Anderson's family of stores.
Anderson's Furniture and Mattress.
We want to help students when they come right out of high school. We want to get them through that 2 years and get them into a career or get them onto a transfer. But we're also here for the adults like I was. You know, I always knew I wanted to have choices and do different things. I went to apprentice school, I went to lineman's school, and then having the education expanded on that. We have a great event coming up in October 24th. It's a spotlight on John A. Logan College. We are going to have every program we have here on campus here for you to talk to people.
Welcome to Wilson Gym in Marion, the site of this non-conference matchup between the Marion Wildcats and the Harrisburg Bulldogs. Alongside Bill Swinford, I'm Riley Swinford. This is the Marion Stars Wildcat Game Day production of live Marion High School basketball here on the Marion Star Facebook and the Swinford Media Group YouTube page. We're excited to have this matchup, which will be renewed tonight. These are two schools that used to play year after year, twice a year in the old South 7. They had a non-conference series for a while after the conference ended, but they haven't played in boys basketball in a couple of seasons, so it's good to see the Wildcats and Bulldogs set to match up tonight. And on paper, these are two teams that match up pretty well. Marion comes in 7-2, Harrisburg comes in 6-2, and they have one common opponent. They each blew out Massac County, so on paper, we could have a very good game tonight.
Yeah, and you know these are not the Smith Peters Bulldogs anymore. We think about the Smith Peters, we still think about Randy, the longtime coach at Harrisburg, and of course who spawned two coaching sons, Tyler and Kyle, but they're under a different coach now, Andy Fehrenbacher, who's doing a nice job too, starting off 6-2, and it is. I agree with you. It is great to see Marion back playing them. It's been a long time. And we like to see this happen, where these two schools just 20 minutes apart need to be meeting each other on the basketball court as good as their programs are.
Yeah, for a while Marion was having to schedule teams out of St. Louis or the Metro East year after year, the Belleville East, Belleville West, Collinsville, Riverview Garden, schools like that to try to find opponents. It's good to have a team just from 20 minutes away. They bring some fans, they'll add some atmosphere to the crowd here tonight. Several of these players on the team know each other, and it's good to see Marion and Harrisburg playing not only in boys basketball, but these two teams met in girls basketball earlier today as well.
Yeah, the fantastic freshman midget on the girls team did a great job today, scoring 26 points. She's just had some flashes of brilliance already as a varsity Wildcat, and her 26 points led the Lady Wildcats to a 78-67 win at Harrisburg today. Those Lady Wildcats are something else.
Let's go ahead and talk about the starters for both of these teams. Harrisburg will start number 12, Kaden Young, number 20, Reed Ryder, number 21, Jelon Ellis, number 23, Adrian Mann, and number 30, Owen Rand. Marion will go with their familiar lineup. It'll be Kyan Cole, Reese Anthony, Ethan Simmons, Caden Rogowski, and big Race Hickey in the middle. Marion's coming off a win over Carbondale last night in South 7 play. Marion went and won in convincing fashion over in Jackson County last night. 61-43 the final. That was Marion's sixth straight victory after starting out 1-2, so they're now 7-2 after that slow start. Ethan Simmons led the way with 20, including a two-handed dunk late in the game to finish off the win. Marion led 47-31 after three quarters, after leading just 31-24 at halftime and 20-18 after one quarter. So Marion really pulled away in the second half to win that game on the road. Carbondale is always a hard place to play. Their well-coached Jim Miller's back coaching the Terriers. So Marion sitting at 2-0 in the South 7 with wins at Cahokia and at Carbondale, yet to play a home conference game. They still will have the always tough Centralia Orphans and Mount Vernon Rams, but to win two games that you're probably supposed to win over Cahokia and over Carbondale puts you in a pretty good spot heading into this one and then going into the Christmas tournament next week.
We are looking at what could be Marion's best team in recent years, and under Gus Gillespie, there's been some good ones. But if you haven't had a chance to come out and see this team, like you say, they're off to a hot start and undefeated in the South 7, and that's great to say. When I think back to Harrisburg-Marion matchups from the old days, I think of the old South 7, and Harrisburg always tough then Marion not always as tough back in those days, but we were at one of the premier periods in Wildcat basketball history with Coach Gillespie and the way that he just keeps cranking out these winning teams. And this one has a lot of very special elements to it. They've got senior leadership, and they've got contributing underclassmen, and they've got bigs, and they've got guards. And again, I enjoy watching these Wildcats and watching the way they play defense, watching the way they move the ball, pass the ball. This is going to be another fun one to watch, I'm sure.
Harrisburg, like I said, is 6-2. They have lost to Goreville and Benton are their two losses. They beat Hardin County, Anna Jonesboro, Hardin County a second time, Gallatin County, West Frankfort, and then last night they beat Massac County 55-36. After tonight, they will be off until the 26th, where they'll head to the El Dorado Holiday Tournament and play Edwards County. Marion will be in Taylorville for their Christmas tournament. That will do it for our Moreland-Bishop McDonalds pregame show. We're going to take a break for the national anthem and the starting lineups. We'll be back for the tip right after this.
3 hospitals, 1 shared vision. Welcome to a new era of care as we introduce Deaconess Illinois Crossroads, dedicated to elevating healthcare for Southern Illinois. From Heartland Regional to now Deaconess Illinois Medical Center, driven to provide you with the highest quality care every single day. And Union County Hospital is now proudly Deaconess Illinois Union County. All combine innovation with compassion, where your health is our #1 priority. Join us as we redefine healthcare together.
Go Wildcats.
My part-time service in the Army National Guard gives me a lot of opportunities. I have the ability to serve close to home, wherever that may be in the volunteer state. It also provides tuition benefits, making it possible to get the education I've always wanted. And since my service is part-time, I can pursue my dream job in the career field I choose. With part-time service in the Army National Guard, I really can have it all.
Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Hi, I'm Dr. Marty Blue. I'm a chiropractor in Marion, Illinois now, and I do dry needling and Graston technique, a lot of sports med. I just want people to be able to feel comfortable, call me, make an appointment, just love to talk to people, whatever they need. A lot of times people just say, hey, is this a chiropractic thing? And you know, most of the time it is, and if not, I'll show you where you need to go next. You know, I make it very personalized. There's no canned chiropractic. It's just, whatever you need, we'll talk about it. So just give me a call.
Hey, this is Michael Anderson, owner of Anderson Boys Trash Service. We are locally owned and operated. We are reliable and affordable. Weekly trash service. I look forward to hearing from you soon. I appreciate you, and my family appreciate the business. 618-925-1215, or you can check us out on Facebook at Anderson Boys Trash Service.
Since 1999, Clark Natural Stone is a family-owned business that strives to not only offer you the best selection of rock and mulch in the country, but also provide you with the best service. Clark Natural Stone Slinger Truck is a great option when you need rock, sand, or gravel placed in an area not easily accessible to a conventional dump bed. To schedule your delivery or to ask any questions, call 618-997-3889 or visit our website, clarknaturalstone.com.
Welcome back here to Wilson Gym alongside Bill Swinford. I'm Riley Swinford. We're getting ready for the matchup between the Marion Wildcats and Harrisburg Bulldogs. Harrisburg was just introduced. They will wear their road purple jerseys with Harrisburg in cursive across the chest, white numbers and white trim with the Bulldog on the shorts. Marion, the home team tonight, will wear white jerseys with blue numbers and gold trim. Marion in the cursive script across the chest. Marion, of course, coached by Gus Gillespie, Mike Kraus, Scott McKinney, R.J. Manfredo, and Trevor Hill. Harrisburg, as we mentioned, is coached by Andy Fehrenbacher, assisted by John Sanders and Brad Carnes. Marion will go with their traditional lineup. It's Caden Rogowski, Ethan Simmons, Kyan Cole, Reese Anthony, and Race Hickey in the middle. Harrisburg is starting Caden Young, Jalon Ellis, Owen Rand, Reed Ryder, and Adrian Mann. Both teams feature all seniors in the starting lineup, 10 seniors combined starting for these two teams. And so a lot of experience and a lot of varsity playing time will be on the court tonight. But the one thing that these teams have not done since the lower levels is play each other. So even though there is a lot of varsity experience, there might be a little bit of feeling these two teams out, because the last time these classes would have played is likely junior high in the Big 7 conference, where Marion and Harrisburg play twice a year. And as we know, the personnel for both of these teams has changed tremendously since then. On Marion's side, you have Caden Rogowski and Ethan Simmons, who transferred in after playing junior high basketball at Unity Christian and Crab Orchard, respectively. On the other side, Jalon Ellis, number 21 for Harrisburg, he played his first 3 years at Carrier Mills. And Caden Young is a guy who grew up playing in Marion. So a couple transfers filling out the rosters on both sides. And for the first time in several seasons in recent memory, we've been live streaming these games since 2019. It's the first time we can remember these two teams playing a varsity boys basketball contest against one another.
Yeah, and if Harrisburg remembers Race Hickey from junior high, they would probably remember a different player, because I understand that Race has put on all his height in high school.
Yeah, Race didn't play a whole lot in middle school. Now he's going to jump center tonight. Or actually,
Ethan will jump center.
It'll be actually Ethan Simmons and Caden Young jump in center. Marion controls the tip. It comes to Reese Anthony. Marion will move right to left.
Reese playing with a broken nose. That's why he's wearing the mask.
Marion with an Iverson set, gets Rogowski a layup to start, and a set play leads to an open layup for Caden Rogowski. And here comes Harrisburg the other way. Man, cut off by Rogowski. They go inside. Now back out to Man. They swing it to Ellis. He's guarded by Anthony. Left-hand dribble. Hands off to Young, guarded by Cole. Gets a screen. Now wants to drive, cut off. Up over Hickey, and it's blocked. Blocked for big Race Hickey. Now Anthony the other way. On the left wing, goes to Simmons. Simmons slashes to the basket, rims out. Rebound tipped, comes to Man, and it's going to be tied up, and it's going to be a jump ball favoring Harrisburg. Marion will pick up full court. It'll be Young to inbound. Man-to-man pressure. They clear it out, and Ellis will walk it up, guarded by Rogowski. Gets across the half line. They set up the offense on the Marion M. Ellis dumps it to Rand, cut off, guarded by Simmons. Now it's Man, right wing, guarded closely by Anthony. Now a 5-second call. Good pressure there by Reese Anthony to force the turnover. And with 6:38 to go in the opening quarter, Marion will have the ball back as Coach Mike Krause calls out the play.
We've seen the Marion guards do that a couple of different times this season. They can hassle those guys up near the half-court line enough that they get that call.
Cole cut off. Out to Rogowski on the volleyball line. Dribble handoff to Simmons between the legs. Now gets a screen from Hickey, who rolls, now kicks out. Anthony will try the left corner three, no good. Rebound controlled by Rand. Here comes Ellis the other way. With it in a hurry to the basket, he's fouled. Foul goes on Rogowski. And Ellis will have a pair of free throws with a chance to tie it 2 minutes into this game. First free throw rims out. 1 of 2 for Jalon. And it's a 2-1 low-scoring game, 2 minutes in this game. Like I said, these teams are going to take a minute to feel each other out before we really get in a rhythm tonight. Both these teams also played last night, which also might have something to do with a sluggish start. Marion at Carbondale, Harrisburg hosted Massac. Rogowski thought about on the right wing, now with it towards the basket. No good, Hickey there to clean it up, no good. Rebound comes to Young. Throws ahead to Mann. Slashes with it, cut off, kicks it out. 3, no good. Now another 3, Young hits it on the right wing. Marion wants a timeout. Harrisburg out to a 4-2 lead. We'll take a timeout as well. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
At Legence Bank, we make it easy to achieve your financial goals. Working with small businesses, farmers, and individuals, we strive to be your partner in convenient, local, and personalized banking solutions. From investing in your priorities to helping our community grow, we're committed to making a difference at Legence Bank.
I always know I can count on the people at Legence to answer my questions and connect me to the services I need.
We have you covered with a range of fraud prevention tools to keep your accounts safe and secure. With real-time debit card alerts, advanced encryption, and card controls, you can stay one step ahead of fraud with these security features.
Legence Bank supports you on and off the field. Go Wildcats!
It's Marion ball out of the timeout, trailing Harrisburg 4-2 early here on the Wildcat Game Day, powered by Swinford Media Group. Thank you for watching on this Saturday night. Nice crowd here at Wilson Gym, but if you can't be here, we've got you covered tonight. Alongside Bill Swinford, I'm Riley Swinford. Ross Swinford on the controls to my right. Cole gets in the lane, spins around, gets rid of it, and they say that Cole walked. Switched his pivot, and Marion off to a slow start, having a little bit of a hangover after the big road win last night at Carbondale.
Both teams picking up all over the court, man-to-man.
Ellis guarded by Anthony out on the Marion end. Backdoor cut, Mann dumps it inside. That was Ryder, kicks it out to Mann for the 3. And Harrisburg's up 5, 7-2. Cam Curry will check in on the next dead ball. Harrisburg's crowd getting into it here early. Rogowski, shot fakes, gets Ellis in the air, pulls up, blocked by Young. Here comes Ellis with it the other way. Young stops, pops, 18-footer, too strong. And a foul on the rebound, and it will go against Harrisburg. They say that Ryder pushed Simmons in the back. And it will be Marion ball length of the floor to go, right to left. Roper and Curry in, Simmons and Rogowski out as Marion searching for a little bit more offense. Anthony sets up the offense, gets a screen from Hickey. Now it's Roper, the quarterback during football, playing a reserve guard role here on the basketball team. Marion works it around the perimeter. It comes to Anthony, wearing the mask with the broken nose. Gets a screen from Hickey, drives baseline, wraparound pass to Curry, who just checked in. Throws up a shot, no good, gets his own board. Finds Hickey underneath for 2. Cam Curry immediately makes something happen. He didn't make his shot, but he stayed with it and set up big Race Hickey for a basket. And that's the spark off the bench Marion looks for when they send Cam Curry in the game.
And so consistently he provides it. He sometimes tries to do a little too much, like he did just there, picking up that foul. But I'll tell you what, the way Cam can slash to the basket, get shots off at just about any angle, and in that case, get his own rebound and find the open man under the basket. He got an assist on that one.
Dalton Brim, the 6'6 senior, has checked in for Harrisburg to try to match up with Hickey, big number 50 there in the post. Right on cue, Curry gets a steal, but he throws it away. Harrisburg with it the other way. They throw it away now. Loose ball controlled by Hickey, now to Cole in transition. Marion Pulls it out, and they'll set up the offense. Curry on the left wing, guarded by Ellis. Coach Gillespie calls out instructions. Curry through the hands of Hickey, out to Cole. Shot fakes, gets his man in the air, drives, lost it. Ball comes to Young. 2:33 to go in this opening quarter. Low scoring. Harrisburg leads 7-4. Ball tipped around. They say last touch. One official said Harrisburg. Now the other official says it's Marion ball.
We have a disagreement. So which is it?
The official on the baseline is going to overrule the other official and say it's Harrisburg ball.
It is his call.
Steal. Cole the other way. And the disagreement ends up not mattering as Marion steals it and gets a layup, and it's 7-6. 2:19 to go. Rogo will check in at the next dead ball.
Every game, Cayenne Cole gets multiple steals and breakaway layups. He always finishes them, and playing really well.
Ellis throws up a no good shot, and it's knocked out of bounds. Harrisburg ball. Here's a replay of that Cam Curry offensive rebound and setup to Race Hickey, thanks to our dynamic duo of Audrey and Lydia Rogowski back with us tonight, providing those second angles on those instant replays. Another steal. This one, it's Anthony. Ahead to Rogowski in transition, and it's good, and Marion's got an 8-7 lead. And Andy Fehrenbacher wants to talk it over as Harrisburg has given up 6 unanswered. With 1:59 to go in the opening quarter, Marion holds an 8-7 lead. This is the Marion Stars Wildcat Game Day.
It's a place to work hard, to learn, and to grow. It's a place to relieve stress and unwind. It's a place to have fun and enjoy time together. It's a place to be in your own space, to work out alongside friends, or to be part of a bigger community.
The Hub is the place where you belong.
Visit thehubmarion.com for more info.
Out of the Harrisburg timeout, it'll be Harrisburg ball, length of the floor to go as Ellis will inbound. And they put Hickey up front with that size to try to challenge the pass, and it works there as he gets a hand on it, and Harrisburg will have to try again. Ellis looking, throws it away. Anthony picks it up, goes up and scores. Marion will keep the pressure on as it's 10-7 Marion, as Marion has reeled off 8 in a row after trailing 7-2.
3 steals and three Marion possessions, or 3 Harrisburg possessions, 3 Marion steals.
Ellis was no good. Ryder can't get it to fall. Now Marion with the run out the other way. Cole alone for 2. 10 straight for the Wildcats, a 10-0 run. The pressure's given Harrisburg all sorts of fits. Now a travel. That was Owen Rand as he picked up his dribble and had nowhere to go and walked right in front of the official near Marion's bench. And another Harrisburg timeout as they try to slow this Marion run. Marion on a roll, it's 12-7 Wildcats. We're back here live at Wilson Gym alongside Bill Swinford. I'm Riley Swinford. Marion on a 10-0 run. They got off to a slow start, but are using some full court pressure to turn defense into offense, and it's a 12-7 Marion lead. Curry initiates the offense. Swings it out to Anthony, who now finds Rogowski in the corner. They go inside to Blake Blue, who just checked in during the timeout. It's Cole, Curry, Blue, Anthony, and Rogowski. Rogowski lost it, tried to get inside, can't control his dribble, and now Ethan Simmons will replace Cole with 1:04 to go in the opening quarter.
So here's Marion. They start 5 seniors, but two of their first guys off the bench are sophomores, with Blake Blue, Cam Curry, both of them having good seasons.
Blue got the steal, finds Rogowski for 3. No good. Rogowski was hitting those the other night against Mattoon when we were here. Under a minute to go. Harrisburg trying to hang around, 12-7 Marion on a 10-0 run. Harrisburg trying to gain some momentum back to end the quarter. They started strong but have gone cold. Ellis lost it, and it was stolen by Blue. Blue has provided some spark off the bench. Marion so far has played Roper, Curry, and Blue off the bench.
Blake is a heads-up player. He knows where the basketball is at all times. Something you don't always see in a young big man.
A foul away from the ball. Looks like they're going to call Curry for holding underneath. Harrisburg will inbound under the basket. That sends Cole back in, as Curry now will have to sit with 2 early fouls. Inside it goes to Rand, throws up a shot and finally stops the run. Harrisburg all of a sudden down just 3, 12-9. 20 seconds to go, and it looks like Marion's going to try to hold for 1. Threw it away. Here comes Young the other way. 6 seconds to go. Guarded closely by Anthony. Harrisburg's got to get a shot off. He forces one over 2, and he hits. Caden Young hits over 2 defenders as time expires and ties it at 12. We've got a good one shaping up. This is the Marion Stars Wildcat game.